Hello everyone, my name is RONA ALIYYAH and today I would like to deliver you my speech. Nice to meet you before and let's see what we got today. Well, as a creature that needs each other, human needs to have good manners inside their self, especially inside their heart. By having such a good attitude toward each other, we will be decrease war and conflict on this earth. There are so many good manners that someone should have, but today I will tell you about two of them, that is tolerance and compassion, also how important these two at our today's society. Well, let me start with tolerance. Did you already know what tolerance is? If you're not, I will explain a little bit about it first. Tolerance is one good manners when ourselves as humans appreciate each other's diversity and ability to live, and let everyone live their life. Is it important? Undoubtedly, yes. If I have to be dramatic, our small step of being tolerant might lead us to the real world peace. We definitely need tolerance in order to make brighter future for the world. Why am I saying that tolerance is so necessary this day? Well, along with the time, there are a lot of things that need to be tolerated. Years ago, we need tolerate differences of skin color, differences of religion, differences of cultures, and as an Indonesian that have many islands, ethnics, culture, and even language in our beloved country, tolerance is a lot so necessary. At this digital era, people all around the world are easily found at social media. They upload their best picture, they snap their best moment, they caption their feeling or opinion at something. Not just that, we as their followers are also free to double tapping or commenting at any post without any written rules. But no written rules doesn't mean we are that free to type our thoughts at someone post through their comment section. Because at this digital era, people could easily judge us by what we type. Consider that we could be a cyberbullier or any pet theft without we realize we better think twice about what we can type. So, how is that linked to tolerance? Well, by following our account at social media, someone must be believe us to show their daily activity or something. And if you can't appreciate any of their posts just because you think that they are below your standards, please just don't be a judgmental person. Because, as I said before, tolerance is about to accept each other's diversity. It's always been fact that we live in society with our own background story. Many people out there are still feeling the fear of being excluded, mocked, and judged for being who they are. Some of them are even also afraid to join our cyber trend because they had already seen how scary society is. Netizens from any platforms are free to type their negative comments and it made them triggered. Don't you think that this is so ridiculous for someone being mocked just because they are being dumb? Just because they share their feeling? Why it doesn't valid for someone to express themselves? Now, you see what I mean is tolerance should be so necessary today. Everything will be different nowadays. Maybe the culture, the religion, the language, the sexuality, or even small things like beauty standards or fashion. It's okay to not be the same. We should not follow what we don't like. But if you can't appreciate it, please just don't judge. By encourage ourselves to be more tolerant will bring ourselves to feel more comfortable with society, to warm our heart or anyone's heart. And therefore, it will also lead you to have more compassion feeling inside your heart. Well, we finally talk about this one. Compassion. What is this word? Compassion means having kindness and sympathy for others' feelings and suffering, also avoiding to hurt others by mentally or physically. For short, maybe compassion has already well known by sympathy. A compassionate person has a great sensitivity to other feelings and problems. They will never take any good change for someone else's weakness. They will never be a judgmental person. They also will never make anyone feel guilty for being themselves. After all, with a very good understanding, they show us what it's like to feel loved by an extreme kindness. Because compassionate person will show it to anyone without any exception. By having this lovely feeling, you will never harm anyone because you understand how awful it is for being hurted. From here, you will start to be someone who spreads kindness. You could always be humble and express your sympathy to someone around you that may be unlucky than you. A single act of compassion will change someone's life forever. We also often heard that kind of story, right? Where someone finally healed from their illness by increase their life spirit because of someone. Where two humans finally fall in love because they found out that they are each other motivation to feel alive. Well, maybe those are a little bit cheesy, but that's actually wonderful when you understand where and why their story began. In fact, compassion is about willingness to give your time to listening to someone, to give up your ego to place someone else's needs above your own, to give such a comfort zone for anyone who has not, or any other thing. It could be defeat intolerance, also replace judgment with acceptance. Compassion makes anyone, included, and feel the same even they know they are different. It is the bond that united all of humanity. It's never too late to spread these positive vibes. Try to think about each other first. Try to understand that you are not the only one that's struggling. Try to not compare any small thing and think that you are better. We all could begin to make everyone feeling the joy of life. We can learn to feel good just by taking a part of giving solution at someone else's problem. We can understand that this world is not just about our own world. Compassion is God gift that given freely and unlimited. So why don't we try to be a gift from God to someone that needs? Maybe we are not that lucky, but there are many people that more unlucky than us. Maybe your neighbor, or even one of your friends. And maybe it seems like it costs us nothing when we spread it, but you will also never understand until you try it yourself. Actually, the reward you receive is more amazing than you ever know. You'll have no idea how satisfying it is to supporting someone until you make a different change in their life. Other people are often heard saying that our generation is a perfect picture of what chaos is. There are cyberbullying and moral decadence anywhere. Also, blah blah blah. But no, let's prove them that they are wrong. How to do that then? Well, just like I said before, at the digital era, cyber platforms play an important role to make everyone's perspective. So why don't we take a small step from our social media? Let's just not show let's just not show off what we have. Let's just not typing what we thought without think about it again. Once in a while, let's learn to appreciate each other and spread kindness more. In the end, conflict are decreased. Everyone feels more comfortable with society because there are nice and kind people anywhere. Well, that's all for me. I'm sorry if there were any mistake and thank you for watching. Don't forget to be kind, be humble, and be the love. See you!